Welcome back to D&J Travels. Today we have something exciting for you. This one's all about Japan. The title of this one is 29 Things That Exist Only in Japan. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in and find out.
Let's see.
Japan is known as the land of the rising sun, but it could also be known as the land of singing toilets or the country of the blue traffic light. There are so many things that make it a whole other world. Get ready to explore. 1. Square watermelons. They were invented back in the 70s by a graphic designer to fit compactly in the fridge and be cut more easily. Japanese farmers grow them in special containers to get the shape. Since they're pretty expensive, people don't buy them as food, but rather as a decorative item.
Did you see that?
What?
It was in the shape of a circle and another one in the shape of a heart, and then obviously the cube.
This is what I'm saying. They're so innovative over there. They think of literally everything is so convenient. They think of every little intricacy that could possibly make life more inconvenient. They always make it super convenient. Now, my friend went over to Japan actually recently, and he's like, dude, I can't explain how nice everything is here. He's like, everything is organized.
Has its place.
They think of everything. He's like, you just go through life and you never have to think like, oh, do I have to do this? No, it's already done for you.
Does this actually work to fit? It's made to fit.
He was like, it's incredible, man. He's like, everybody follows the rules. He's like, it's not dirty. Like everything's clean. Like he's like, awesome. Everything is just set in place for you.
Well, I mean, just like the watermelon. I mean, something as simple as a watermelon, trying to put it in a refrigerator, as big as awkward as that is, it takes up so much room. That was genius.
That's genius.
To make it in a little cube, and now it fits perfectly with everything else.
I love it.
So smart.
I love it, man.
2. Ramen noodles bath. The Unison Spa Resort in Hakone offers its guests the pretty unique experience of splashing around in a vat of pork soup and ramen noodles. While this may sound crazy to many people, the Japanese believe that soaking in such a bath is good for the skin because a broth made of pork is rich in collagen.
Okay.
3.
That kind of makes sense, I guess.
So you're just bathing in collagen, basically?
Pretty much. I mean, a soup bath with collagen in it. I mean, I guess it's like all the lotions. Lotions typically have some form of collagen in it to help, moisturize your skin and keep it soft. And
well, I mean, as far as I have seen, Japanese people do age very well.
Absolutely.
So they obviously know the secret. Same with like K-pop Koreans. Like they have beautiful complexions.
They never age.
Yeah, they literally never age.
Yeah, they know something we don't.
I was just
Bizarre
gonna say that.
flavors of Kit Kat.
What?
Chili pepper, wasabi, sweet potato, grilled corn, soybean, salt watermelon, mango, green tea, and that's only a short list of the Kit Kat flavors you can try.
Dude, why would you do that to Kit Kat? It's chocolate. It's like, I don't know, man.
That sounds. Some of them sound good, like the soybean one and the potato one. Now the mango one. Yo, I would try some chocolate mango. That would be fire.
It was chili pepper.
Chili pepper, it's just like chocolate with it's like a spicy chocolate.
They got one that's corn. Like, you want a corn Kit Kat?
I would try it. I mean, I'll try anything once, honestly.
I don't know, man. That's not my thing. I'm used to the Kit Kat, the traditional.
The cool thing is they have so many different varieties of cool things. Like it only gets weirder but cooler at the same time. It's like fascinating. It's just
so odd.
Yeah, it's a never-ending flow of just new stuff out there. I love it.
Like, who dreamed up this for Kit Kat?
Dude, they have a lot of weird flavors of candy. Like a ton of weird flavors. Yeah, it's off the charts.
I guess I don't know because I'm not a big like candy sugar person, so I've never really experienced it.
What was that other one? That pink mango right there to the right? That one looks good,
pink
man.
Mango, you got watermelon, corn, all kinds of weird stuff.
I love it, man.
Japan. Which one would you try? Let me know down in the comments. Fake food. Specialists make this kind of food from plastic or wax, and it looks just as delicious as the real one.
Wow.
Many restaurants use fake food to display their popular dishes in the windows and attract.
Well, that's kind of what all advertisers do. I mean, nobody uses real food. They use fake stuff. Like when you go to the hotels, like the Wynn, you go into the buffets and they got all the displays. I mean, they're not putting real food out for 24 hours to sit there.
Yeah, it's like plastic fruit and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same concept.
Attract hungry clients. Usually, these replicas cost much more than the dishes they imitate. 5. Rabbit Island. Back in the 40s, scientists brought a number of rabbits to Okonashima Island to do some tests. However, later on, the animals were freed and started to multiply. Now the island is full of them and attracts a lot of tourists.
Little bunny.
Peculiarities machines. Taking photos in a booth is nothing new, but Japan added its own exciting twist to this experience. Their photo booths, called peculiarities, allow you to edit photos right on the spot, adding different backgrounds, funny stickers, or writings. Also, you can send the pictures to your cell phone, or perhaps your toilet, if, you have Wi-Fi in there. You might never have to leave.
Why would you do that?
7. People pushers. Subways and trains.
Where did the toilet thing come into play?
What is up with I keep hearing about these toilets over in Japan. They have like heated seats, they play music, they have ambient lighting.
Do they massage your butt too?
I don't know. I'm sure they have that. I mean, they would have to. They're like 20 years ahead of us in technology. But the thing that caught me off guard. Like, what are you doing sending a picture to the toilet? Like, where does it show up at?
I have no idea. They said they have talking toilets. Like, what is it telling you?
It's gonna say you're gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this.
It's gonna be all right.
Train stations get really overcrowded during rush hour. That's why the station staff and part-time workers have to perform the routine procedure of pushing people inside trains to fit in as many passengers as possible before the doors close. Number 8,
I've seen
umbrella
that
parking lot. Before going inside a building, you can park and lock your umbrella just like you do with your bike. Now you can be sure no one will take it, and you won't make a puddle on the floor if your umbrella is wet. Many government buildings, offices, and hotels have this sort of umbrella rack.
That's pretty
9.
smart.
That is
Millions
smart.
of
See, the
vending
convenience.
machines. Japan has more than 5 million of them,
Oh my God.
mostly because they save time for people who work late hours, which is a pretty common thing here. Besides, Japanese vending machines aren't just for snacks and soda. You can buy basically anything, from live lobsters to underwear in these machines. 10. Tokyo's biggest resident. In 2015, Godzilla was granted citizenship.
I saw on TikTok the other day this guy who was traveling all throughout Tokyo, and they have gumball, the little twisty gumball machines.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna freak you out, but they have like more like sexual shops, and they have like used panties from like random women that put and like people will pay. And it comes in like those little plastic,
the little egg.
Yeah, the little egg things, and it's like used panties for people who are into stuff like that.
Dude, that's
and he was going around showing like that was just one aspect. Then there was like a bunch of other ones with like socks and like shirts and like just different articles of clothing from random women. And it had a picture of the woman too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dude, that is so creepy.
Yeah,
that's weird, man.
That's a thing out there too.
Huh? So can we sell our stuff?
No one's buying our stuff.
Citizenship in Tokyo's Shinjuku ward. The authorities presented a special certificate stating his new residency and also made him a job offer. Godzilla became the tourism ambassador. Later, they even installed a Godzilla head 171 feet above the ground at Toho, the movie studio that made the original movie back in 1954. 11. Train delays make headlines. Punctuality is a really big thing here, and train stations do everything possible to avoid a delay. If a train is 5 minutes late, the railway company might have to issue a delay certificate for railway workers and passengers who
How is a train late when there's no traffic lights, there's no crossing, there's nothing to stop you? Like, how are you late?
Maybe it has an electrical issue, or somebody fell onto the tracks, or somebody's luggage fell on the tracks. I don't know. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong outside of, maybe the train itself.
Gotcha. All right. That makes sense, I guess.
Missed an important appointment. And if the delay is longer than an hour, then the railway company might give an official apology in newspapers. 12. Silent karaoke. This is a special microphone with a cone that you place over your mouth. It muffles most of the sounds when you sing. It was designed for people who don't want to wake up their neighbors and those who feel shy about belting their favorite tunes in public. Number 13, polite slurping.
They should sell that to the Filipinos because they're big into the karaoke over there. That's huge.
They're massive into the karaoke.
Yeah.
But they don't want to sing in silent. They love belting and
that's true.
they're loud and like crazy good singers over there, so I don't think they'd want to silence themselves.
Yeah, we were talking to some people over there, and they were saying that even at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, they're like doing karaoke like that, and the roosters will wake you up in the morning.
Yeah, they that's what they do in the morning, like right when they wake up, is sing. Plus, they're just naturally singing. Yeah. Like they're like doing laundry singing, walking around singing.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like
amazing
for
at
them.
It. Yeah, they're really good at it.
In many countries, slurping is considered rude. In Japan, it's a way to show your appreciation of the dish. If you don't slurp when you eat noodles, then the chef will think that you don't enjoy the food or that it's cold.
Interesting.
Ah, good noodles.
It's so crazy
14,
how different cultures are. Like if you do that in a restaurant here, it's like considered rude.
Yeah.
But if you do it over there, it's showing respect to the chef. Like, this is fire.
Yeah. Well, you're taking it to like the last drop. Like you ate everything. It was amazing.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'll have to remember that.
When you eat a burger, it's never pretty because your mouth gets covered in ketchup or mustard. Owners of one fast food restaurant found a solution to this by serving burgers together with special napkins. They cover the faces of guests who feel a bit embarrassed about looking messy while eating. 15. Water-saving sinks. Okay. They're located right over the toilet tanks. The idea is simple. First, you wash your hands over the sink, then the sink water goes straight into the toilet tank, and finally, you flush the toilet when you've done your business.
That's actually smart.
So, that's actually brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't every country do that? That's just
that
smart.
Would save a ton of water.
Dude, like, how come that's just not the thing to do? That makes so much sense.
This is what my friend that went over there was saying. He's like, they think of everything. He's like, everything is so convenient, so efficient. Everything just flows. It just works perfectly.
Literally, it flows.
Yeah.
Save water by using it twice. Aren't you glad they don't do it the other way?
Yeah.
Number 16, strange mayo. No, Japanese mayo doesn't have any special recipe or ingredient, but they don't eat it with salads, meat, or sandwiches. In Japan, people usually use it as a topping for ice cream or on pancakes.
Wait. Mayo
on pancakes?
Ice cream. Of all things, ice cream. Like, why on ice cream? Like,
so the syrup is not a thing?
I guess not. I guess you use mayo on pancakes instead of syrup.
All I've known my whole life is syrup on pancakes. And then ice cream is just ice cream. I've never thought to put mayo on ice cream. But maybe it's like a sweet mayo or something?
I don't know. We'll have to hear the rest of this.
Chocolate sundae with mayo. Haha, nothing better. 17.
You can't just leave it at that, bro. Tell me more.
Yeah, like they didn't even say like how it was made. Is it sweet or...
He put a lemon on it. Didn't he squeeze like a lemon on it?
That'd be kind of sour though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, we did see the Kit Kat.
That's
the different
true.
Flavors of the Kit Kat,
Yeah,
so they have
weird stuff.
A bunch of different acquired tastes over there. So
yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, that doesn't look too good.
Off at the workplace or inamuri is considered a sign of being a hard-working person who's very committed to their job. That's why inamuri is so common, and no one thinks it's a bad thing. Some people even fake it. 18. World's shortest escalator. You can find it in the basement of Moore's department store, which is located in the city of Kawasaki. The escalator has only 5 steps and is only 33 inches tall. Well, that's one small step for a man. Okay. 19.
Why wouldn't you just have a regular step and do 1, 2, 3? You're at the top.
33 inches. That's like 3 feet.
Less than 3 feet.
Right?
Yeah.
Less than 3 feet.
Less than 3 feet.
You could literally just step one step up.
That doesn't make sense.
Canned food restaurant. Eating canned food may not sound like a delicious treat for you, but there's a whole chain of restaurants all over the country where they serve only canned food. They're pretty popular since clients can choose from 300 varieties of food from all across the world. 20. Doll Village. The village of Nagoro used to have a population of 300 people, but less than 40 residents live there now. A local artist, Tsukumi Ayano, made over 300 life-size dolls, most of which look like former residents, and they're located in various states of action. For example, there's a whole classroom of them in the village school that was
somebody
closed
move
a while
out there
ago.
with her.
Number 21, no 4s. It's common for Japanese culture to avoid the number 4 because it's considered to be very unlucky.
Really?
That's why some buildings don't have a 4th.
That's true, because when I was working as a dealer at the casino, they wouldn't sit on the 4th chair.
Oh, serious?
When they're gambling, they would not sit on the 4th chair.
Really?
Every time, dude. They would never sit there. They're very superstitious. Like,
wow. I never even heard of that.
And they gamble with a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Well, that I know.
Yeah, so they like literally every single table I worked at, they would never sit in the 4th. You'd never see an Asian person sit in a 4th chair.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
crazy. A real thing.
All right.
Floor. Stores don't sell a set of cutlery for 4, and the number of guests to some event can't be 4. 22.
So
they're superstitious, bro. They're very superstitious. 4 is a bad number for them.
So, okay, so you got a husband and a wife, you're all friends, and you want to go out to dinner.
Bring another husband and wife. You're bring 3 couples.
Wow.
Yeah, they just don't do it. It's bad luck.
That's so crazy.
They use a blue color instead of green for traffic lights.
Okay.
The reason for that hides in their language. Historically, there was only one word for both colors. When traffic lights first appeared in the country, they were as green as anywhere else. But that green color was still called blue. To make things right, the government decided to use the bluest shade of green possible. Okay? 23. Cleaning classes. Japanese kids learn how to clean in many schools because it's a part of their education. They mop their classrooms and hallways, do dusting, and even clean the bathrooms. Teachers believe it's a great...
That needs to be incorporated here in the U.S. Every kid needs to learn this.
I was gonna say, that's why the U.S. is like kind of dirty. You know, like in a lot of major cities. If you go to any major city, it's always dirty.
Well, I mean, it teaches them discipline too, you know, and to take care of the things that you have around you. Because kids now, I mean, they just throw stuff, destroy stuff, don't think twice because I don't have to clean it. I don't have to do anything. Somebody else will come. There's a janitor. Somebody else is going to come do it for me. I don't have to mess with it.
Yeah.
But they're learning to be responsible.
In schools here, they have dedicated janitors to do literally everything. And there's at the end of the year, the kids take all their papers from their binders and they go to the second story and they just
throw them everywhere. That poor guy's got to sit there for a day and a half trying to clean all that garbage.
The janitor has to clean that on the last day.
Yeah. Now imagine being there. They've got to do it. You can go ahead, destroy everything you want. You're cleaning it.
Yeah. No, I bet you they wouldn't do that.
Their attitudes change real quick.
They would not do that.
Exactly.
Way to raise responsible citizens.
Exactly.
24. Footbath train. Take the Tsudoi tourist train to get the most comfortable sightseeing experience. This train has foot baths built of aromatic cypress wood and filled with warm spring water that can soothe the pain in your joints. So you can soak your feet and enjoy beautiful views at the same time while traveling from Nagoya to Yonoyama Onsen.
I'm down
25. Futuristic toilets. Toilets in Japan are very high tech. To use one, a person should know what all those buttons are for. There's a variety of functions, including heating the seat, spraying warm water to clean the user up, and even playing music. All they're missing is a refrigerator. Wow, who'd ever want to leave their toilet?
I was going to say, that's crazy.
26. Crazy ice cream flavors. The Japanese love weird food combos.
No.
That's why finding an ice cream flavored with horse meat, cactus, charcoal, squid ink, garlic...
Wait, what? What are they doing? Ice cream, horse meat, cactus, charcoal, squid, onion.
Way.
Why?
No, not squid. The squid, you know the black stuff it squirts out?
Oh, that?
They said
the
that.
ink?
The ink, squid ink.
Why?
How is
it's ice cream.
How
it's supposed to be just
in there. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, I don't get this, man.
or chicken wings won't
You're
be
like,
a problem here.
Chicken wings.
You're like the typical American. You're like, no, it can't be this way. We're the only thing that exists in this world.
I'm 53. This is how it's been. You don't change it.
In America, yeah. Other countries have different cultures.
Wow, that is so wild.
27. Space-saving parking lots. Since Japan is a densely populated country, they don't like to waste space. That's why their parking lots have a smart system.
Cool.
They're designed like multi-level garages. 28.
I saw that in Tokyo.
Robot-run hotel. In a hotel in Nagasaki, robots are a big part of its staff. It's called the henna, which translates as strange. The human-like androids meet the guests, clean the rooms, carry luggage, make coffee, and even smile.
Carry luggage?
However, real people work there too to recharge the robots and supervise how they perform their duties.
Dude, that is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
They need that here.
Yeah, like you never have to deal with a rude what do you call them? Like the concierge.
Yeah, the desk people. Oh man. Think how many times you've gone and things are going wrong. They just get so rude.
Yeah, I went to LA recently and I had to deal with the front desk lady here, and she's like, I was like, hey, I'm here to check in. She's like, you can't check in right now. No. I was like, that's how you talk to a guest? Yeah, I was like, just go home. Like, go do something else. You obviously don't want to work. Like, it's fine. And like, she just kept getting more rude. And so I like called, the manager on the phone. He was like, yeah, your room's available. Like, you can go in. I had him on the phone. She's like, yeah, there ain't nothing available. She was talking to the manager, and he was like, oh, okay. Like, and just took her word for it. And I'm like, dude, I'm so done with this country, man. Wow. Like, everybody that works, not everybody, but like a lot of people these days that are in the working field are just the lowest of the low. Like, they don't want to work. They don't want to be there. I'm like, just go home, dude. Like,
they don't want to do their job, serve, and help others.
Yeah,
they're just looking for the Friday paycheck.
It literally makes
without
the
work
experience so terrible. When you go out in public to go eat at a restaurant or go to a hotel, it makes the experience just garbage with those people.
I know.
Yeah, I hate it.
Well, hopefully we'll have more of these robots very soon. Then we don't have to worry about it.
I hope so.
29. Cafe Companion. Sitting alone in a cafe and enjoying your coffee and food is common for most people around the world. But in the land of the rising sun, you'll get a huge plush moomin to sit next to you in one of the cafes.
Oh my God.
You don't have to eat alone.
Dude, that is hilarious.
If you learn something new today.
What in the... What do they call it? A
A plush?
A plush moo or something like that?
Wait, go back. What did it say?
I thought it said moo.
No, you gotta go back further than that.
But in the land of the rising sun, you'll get a huge plush moomin to sit next to you.
Mooman? Interesting. That's hilarious.
That's different. Alright, so you never have to be alone when you go to Japan.
You know what else, too? In Japan, you can rent a girlfriend for the day, too.
What?
So it doesn't look like you're single.
Serious?
Yeah, like you can rent a girlfriend. You're not allowed to, technically have rules there, like you're not allowed to like hook up and stuff. You have to keep it professional, but she'll hold your hand, she'll give you a hug. They even allow them to go home and cuddle with you in bed.
What?
But like you're not allowed to go past any point.
Yeah, nothing sexual.
Yeah, but they have the whole thing where you can like rent a girlfriend. I don't know if they have the rent the boyfriend side. They might have that as well.
If so, hire
But they said the reason why they do it is because the work culture there is so busy that not a lot of people have time to go mingle and hang out and stuff, because some people work literally 7 days a week. So the few hours they have off each day, they want to go get something to eat, they can just rent a girlfriend, go out to eat, and have a conversation with somebody.
Hey, if they do that with guys, I'm up for hire.
Yeah, hire me. Well, that's pretty crazy, man.
Wow, that is seriously wild.
Guys, out of this whole entire 29 things that exist only in Japan, what was the one that got you? And which one do you think is the most crazy? For me, personally, it was the octopus squirt and the horse.
Yeah, the toppings on the ice cream.
Yeah, that one was very interesting. Far out. I've never heard of anything like that. Cactus on ice cream.
No, the horse meat. Why are you putting any meat on ice cream, period?
Yeah.
That's a little odd.
I don't know. But I guess people do dip chicken nuggets in ice cream, like the Frosty here. So,
yeah,
I mean,
guess so.
But horse meat is not a very common food in America.
No, not at all.
Horse meat's not a common meat. And then octopus, the black squirt that octopus do, that doesn't happen here at all. But I think that was the most, that was the one that really got me. That was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
But like I said, guys, put yours down in the comment. What was the weirdest one for you? With that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.